Hi, my name is Landon Mullen, and I have a calling upon my life to be a worship leader. Let me first clarify that when I say worship leader, I don't mean somebody that is just a performer, somebody that just shows up on a Sunday morning to lead their congregation in some songs and then leaves. But when I say worship leader, I mean somebody who leads people in a lifestyle of worship. Somebody who lives a lifestyle of worship day in and day out, not just on a Sunday morning. And that person should inspire and encourage people to live that same lifestyle. And so I have this calling upon my life, and I am so excited about it. I'm excited to lead people and to pour into people as they grow in Christ. All right, a little bit about my story and my calling to the ministry. I was saved in May of 2005. I was a young kid. I was going to church with my mom, and as she dropped me off at Sunday school class, we watched the Left Behind movie. And when we finished, I was just scared to death, and I ran up to my mom and said, "Mom, I can't be left behind. I have to accept Jesus into my heart right now." And it was just a couple Sundays after that I got baptized, and since then I have continued to grow in my relationship with Christ. I've had my ups and downs through high school and as a teenager, but it was really my senior year and then going into college was when I began to develop a lasting relationship with Jesus Christ, and just a passionate relationship with Jesus. And so it has been amazing since then. It has been such a journey with God since then. When I graduated from high school, I went to Calvary Chapel Bible College, and it was there that I emphasized in worship leadership, and I got an associate's degree in theology. I had an opportunity to sit in several music classes and worship leadership classes, and I got to lead several chapel bands in worship during the course of my 4 semesters there. And it was there that I developed a real passion for music, and I began to see my calling to be a worship leader. During my last year at the Bible College, I got a job as a worship leader at a church called Fusion Christian Church. And I served there for a little less than a year before graduating and then heading back home, where I started out as an intern at my home church. And I was interning in the young adults ministry. And not long after that, I began to oversee the worship ministry. And then just about 8 months ago, our worship director for the entire church retired. And so I began to oversee the entire worship ministry for the church. And what a blessing it has been to be able to lead people in worship for our young adults ministry, and then also to the entire congregation. It has been such a blessing to me, and I have learned so much about ministry, on the practical side as well as the spiritual side, and just building up other people, and learning that ministry is about people. It's not about the spotlight. It's not about bettering yourself. It is about people. It is about pouring into people and making other people the best that they can be in Jesus Christ. And so through much prayer, my wife and I have decided that it is time for us to move on to see what the Lord has for us next in this next chapter of life. And so I hope you have enjoyed this video. I look forward to meeting with you soon and sharing more about my heart for the ministry and my heart for worship. And I hope that you will prayerfully consider me for your next as your next worship leader at your church. Thank you so much, and God bless.